crossed the river, Cincinnati, went on up to Michigan. We crossed the river at Detroit. I remember we went across the river in 2 rowboats. By now they had the law, it was called the Fugitive Slave Law. I didn't know what it was at the time because I only heard about it, but I managed to get a hold of a newspaper, Cincinnati. And what that was, that it gave authority to slave owners, slave catchers, and the police of every municipality. They picked up free black people and slaves, sent them back south. But by the grace of God, we weren't caught. And this went on and on and on. Then they went on to having problems in Kansas and Nebraska to decide whether that state was going to come in free or slave. And there was a lot of white folks out there that was on our side. And fighting was very serious. It hadn't escalated to war in a true sense yet, but both sides were at each other as to who was going to be a free state and a slave state. But by now, I'm in a place called St. Catharines, Canada. We're free. Free. Praise God, we're free. I attended school, grew up, got a job. I was pretty smart in mathematics and reading, so I kept at it and kept working, saved my own money, and I opened up my own shipping business. Wife, 3 children, lovely cottage, indoor plumbing. Got a house for my mom and daddy. All my kinfolk, we all lived on the same block. Everybody, those folks up there treated us like we was kings and queens. They found out we were former slaves. We couldn't do no wrong. They went out of their way to make us home. Well, my business is prospering. Got a little money put back. Got money saved up for my children's education. Mr. Lincoln gets in office. Now, there was talk before he got in office that if he did, there was going to be conflict. Talking back and forth, arguing. Heard tell a senator from Georgia whooped on a man from Massachusetts in Congress. Took a cane and beat him down to the floor. If that wasn't an indication things was getting ready to get bad, they got bad. Well, it finally come after Mr. Lincoln was elected. April 12th, 1861. I read the news in the St. Catharines Post. U.S. in a war with itself. They bombed Fort Sumter. And the next day, we find out Mr. Lincoln's going to call for 75,000 volunteers.
Okay, and let us stop right here, Trooper Radcliffe, and we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.